No intro today, man. Beckham Black versus number one point guard in Texas. Keep watching Beckham Black because y'all keep requesting that dude. You know what I mean? Y'all keep saying that you want to see him because he's one of the best point guards in the nation. But guess what? I haven't seen him play in a hot minute, and the last time I watched him play, he was kind of what you gonna call it in a different state. I feel like not literal state, but like he was still not a mature point guard, I feel like. But now we can see if he's improved in that area or not. But his brother's in the NBA, so there's a lot of good things you can take away from that. He has the best resources, so there really shouldn't be any excuses. He gets it easy, easy, easy. First bucket of the day is basically straight to the cup. Hey! How tall is bro? I forgot. I get a lot of 6'3s, 6'4 for him, but same team, fellas. Travel, gang. Good pass. You gotta finish that as a big. A little maturity right there. Seeing what the lane gives him. Hey, bro, I did tell him that a few months ago. Did he just not step up right here, bro? Yeah, he was late there, bro. He was late. He was late. Late to the closeout. Come on now, bro. Stop trying to foul bait, bro. Just go with the shot strong. Sheesh. First two buckets are a dunk. Playing good aggressive defense, too. Good defense. Is number 3 the best point guard in Texas, bro? He sure is doing a lot of the ball handling. The other team looks like they're struggling to even get a bucket to go down. Even that looked like a tough bucket, you know? I feel like they want Beckham Black to be the point guard, and I think he should be the point guard, but just because he's a little bit taller than, like number 5 right there, they're going to put him at the shooting guard position because it gives him a better opportunity to score, you know? If you haven't played in the point guard position, you're taking away a lot of his responsibility to score, and at that height in a public school, you're pretty much taller than the average guard, shooting guard. So I feel like they want him to be in a position where he's playing against a smaller defender where he can just easily drive by and score on them. Like number 3 looks like the best player on the other team, but even he isn't taller than Beckham Black. So if he has that advantage on offense, then yeah, they're gonna want him to play the 2, and I see that vision there. And have a different player, shorter player, play the 1 where they're being responsibilities to play make for the team. But overall, Beckham Black's team looks kind of small compared to like a real prep team, you know? I still expect them to win by at least a smooth 12, though. This other team still looks like comp. He was tripping right there, but you can't be talking to the ref, gang. right here. Don't talk to the ref. You know what I mean? Look and try to talk to the ref, bro. Keep your eyes on the ball. The reason why that smooth entry pass was so easy is because you're not paying attention, and he gets an easy bucket right here. It's too easy. Good shot, brother. Man, number 3 has a lot of confidence, and I like that. You just gotta hit those. If you don't hit those, then stop trying to shoot that far, you know? Get a little closer, get your game warmed up. You got better angles now, chat. Good over the head swing. I like that. Gotta knock that down. Yeah, this other team cannot rebound, brother. Bad passes. That should have been the and one. This is a wide open fast break. The reason why he definitely missed it though is because he was really trying to go with one hand. Realistically, you should go with 2 hands, let it go at the end. This gives him enough time, number 30 at least, to get in, you know, in the play, slap his arm. Should have been a 3-point play. Kind of disappointed in that player for not trying to finish that correctly. Yeah, that's a foul game. He's a good foul baiter. Definitely watch his Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on his free time. Tough. It's a beautiful move. Good head fake right there. That's what scouts are looking for, the ability to create for yourself and not really just play as a robot. Well, 11's getting cooked, bro. Yeah. I can already tell. When you're out on the perimeter like that, you know you have an easy bucket if they're moving their feet too much, you know? That means they don't know where you're going and they're definitely scared, not guard. Yeah, that's a bad lob due to the fact that it was late. This is a mismatch. You gotta take advantage of it. For sure. Gets another mismatch. Playing too much with his food. Yeah. Hey man, if you have a big on you, don't do that. That's a prime example of what you shouldn't do. That's a foul. You gotta draw to the rack with a big on you, realistically. You gotta space out the floor enough where that will happen, where, you know, you have the ability to just drive to the rack. You don't want to settle for a mid-range like that. Finally get to see Beckham as a point guard. Yeah, that's a beautiful pass. I don't know how these bigs aren't finishing, but that was obviously a set play for the alley as the first option. That's a clean block, ref. You gotta let that go. Good pass. I definitely don't doubt his ability to play point guard, but he hasn't really, in this game at least, shown he has the ability, but it's not really executing well. And I think that just comes with reps, to be honest. I'm pretty sure this is the Jackson Robinson or Jackson Richardson kid. Didn't know he transferred to this school. I think he used to play with the Boozer twins, but man, this other team literally cannot score, bro. Surveying the court. That's bad possession. Needs more reps with the ball in his hands, bro, because at the next level, he's not playing shooting guard. Realistically, he could, but he's going to be an undersized one. And we've seen the Jeremy McCains of the world, you know, unless you're that tough at scoring, you can't really play that position. You know, you got to be able to play make. Ooh. I like that, bro. He's getting a little chippy. Ah, that's tough. That's tough. That is tough. Downhill, know exactly what you're doing. Come off that spin and one. I feel like he definitely needs to be able to run the offense more. That's essentially what his game needs to be. I mean, he can score. I mean, he's scoring on this type of comp, you know. It's just regular comp, but if he really wants to be able to take it to the next level, he needs to be able to control, set the table up. Like right here, set the table up, see what you got, and if you want to score, that's how you do it, and that's exactly what I need him to do. I mean, I don't dislike that shot, but I just like the fact that he's setting it up, you know, for himself or for others. Foul for sure. Good pass. You see how he drives into the lane, waits for somebody to come and stab at the help, and then kick it up? That's what a real point guard does. Ooh, gotta take that first one. Come on, decision making. Yeah. I'm gonna have to get on him for this one. Right here, I think there's two things that you could have done. Alright, number one, you got the bounciest player in the goddamn nation. Number 12. You know what I mean? He's really bouncy. You gotta hit him. He's going full head of steam. He could have really just caught a body right here. That's step number one. You know what I mean? Number two wasn't really even in the paint yet. You pass it the corner. Alright. You get it back. This is wide open here. Not trying to compare you to Elliot Cadeau, because I don't think anyone wants to be compared to Elliot Cadeau. But this is a wide open shot that you have to knock down. I don't know if it's the confidence. I don't know if because you didn't hit any shots in the beginning. But this is a shot you have to hit. And if you can't hit the shot, that's another issue. But you have to have the confidence to hit this shot. I don't know if he looked at this defender, the one coming from the left, and it was like, oh, shoot, he's about to pack my stuff. But there was just two plays that you could definitely have. The cutter down the lane, right here, this should be a shot easily. But instead, you take a harder shot by double clutching into the lane. That wasn't a beautiful play. telling you, he could have had that the other play. He could have had that. You know what I mean? Make the game simple. I know he can shoot. It's really about the confidence. He has the range. It doesn't look like he's not able to shoot that far. Tough. That's a Shea Gilgeous type of move. Good pass. Good head fake. That's what I want to see, bro. That was a beautiful play by him. Got the second unit in now. This shot, I will say, is kind of wacky because it looks like he should really putting two hands onto the ball. You know what I mean? If it works, it works, but I would suggest maybe putting that offhand a little bit more to the side so it has less friction on the ball when going up. And he gambled right there. Oh! Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. You can't recover from that. You can't recover from that. Nobody wants to take the ball out quicker than the person who just got dunked on. Oh, good spin. You can't have that, though. I ain't gonna lie. Can't have that. Don't shoot that. (43-28), 15-point lead. You gotta keep it like that. Can't be satisfied. I mean, this other team looks like they're able to compete, but they're just not hitting their shots. It looks like number 3 is the only one getting his way anything in the lane or anywhere. This other team just looks like they have a bunch of liabilities on offense. I don't know why 11's out there on the floor. Does he play good defense or does he shoot well? Because he hasn't shot well and he got postered. So, good pump. Travel game. Coming off this. Good decision making. I like that. That's definitely a set play for him. Yeah, that's up. You know what I like about number 3? He attacks the paint until they can't. Until they don't allow him in the paint anymore. But until they stop allowing him from getting to the paint, he's gonna attack every time, and it's been working for him, you know? Yeah, he really tried that left hand over the head, nonchalant stuff. That's not a working game. I'm not gonna lie, 4, it looks like he's actually getting buckets any way he wants to, so I'll say him. And Beckham looks like the best players on the other team. But number 12 definitely has the most potential. Him and Beckham have the most potential. 4 has potential, but it looks like he's not putting it together, you know? He has a little bit of everything, but he's not putting it overall together to have a more complete profile. Beckham has a really good profile, but Jackson Richardson looks like he's just potential is just off of, straight balance. You feel me? Like on a Sar Thompson type of potential. Good bucket. Hezzy, pulling your mouth. I feel like number 3 can get his bucket and get them back in this game right now super quick, but he's not. Why are we not doing that, 3? Man, this Southeastern team has real no shooters, bro. Like, they're getting wide open shots from all this dribble penetration, but they're not hitting it. And that's a crazy shot, yo. Oh my goodness. Beckham Black, do we work on that? Good pass. They just can't finish open stuff, bro. Like, what's up with that game? Good pass. Good dime. Mismatch. Take advantage. Bump into him. Yeah. You're never going to be able to be a big man if you don't create that contact early. Tough. Yo, he loves that spin move, bro. Add that to your bag, guys. If you don't have that yet, you can see how it works very, 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 very well with Beckham Black. Can he play defense, though? I don't really like how every offensive set starts with a pick now. I feel like that's just a cheat code, but it's just how you have to adapt to that, you know? I feel like if you're really tough like that, you can make a swing pass, get a ball back or some shit, off-ball movement, but starting with a pick is just a cheat code now because you get that big on you, and it's just working out from there, which is, like, look, number 3 always gets a switch, and that's all it is, bro. I would say it's not ethical, but it is ethical because you're getting some type of action to get the offense going. But the fact that you need that, I really can't say if you're good or not because that's all the NBA does is mismatch hunt. And those are 11's first points of the game, bro. Clocked in 20 minutes already. Come on now. Three's just chucking. Eleven doesn't like to box out, bro. He might be a liability game. Yeah. Yeah, what is this? Their offense is just basically pass it to 3, let them work out. Pass it to 3 or 2. Good D. I have a lot of concerns for number 3 too. He's a gifted scorer, but he's not getting his teammates involved that much. I don't know how many offers he has, but the next level, gotta keep reminding these small guys at the next level, you gotta play make, or you gotta score at a high clip efficiently. You know. When do you ever see a small point guard be effective like that, scoring wise, in college? Name one guard in college right now that is effectively scoring and doing the playmaking. The only person I could probably say is Braden Smith. But Braden Smith is a 4-year senior, and I don't think anybody's taking him in the first round. Every single number 1 projected pick right now in the draft is either a forward that can dribble or an athletic freak. Even Cam Boozer is low-key getting, slander for just being a power forward that posts people up who doesn't really do nothing. Caleb Wilson is an athletic freak, so a lot of teams will take that chance on him. AJ that Diabonsa, he can do it all. So, I mean, you look at those 3, you look at these others, couple players, like, who's another good guard right now? Or Koa Pete. I mean, Koa Pete is just killing everybody because he's just, he has good size and he's just bodying everybody, but that jumper, bro, that jumper, he needs some help. I remember when Koa Pete used to get on my nuts for talking about him, but honestly, bro, you need it, bro. Feel me? I could really help that jump shot and be a shooter. Butter. I know when the shot's going in, when you can look at the elbow and it's not too flared out, because when the elbow is flared out, a lot of times you lose power. Because how do you generate power? It's all kinetic energy, all right? It's all momentum. You go from your legs into your hips, into your arms. So it's all, one motion. If your arm is out, it generates less. Just think about it. Your arm is generating less motion and less power because your arms are angled. But if it's in, you're going to have a better chance of pushing it out, creating more power and accuracy, to be honest, because if your arm is flared out, your shot is going this way. If it's in, it's going straight. No way they let this team get back in the game. I don't even know the score because, they don't keep track of the score anymore in the video, but he doesn't even pan to it. Good bump. I mean, he's just shooting anything and everything. Butter. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get on Beckham Black for this. Number one, it's the rotations all around, but it's his man that draws the most attention that is making the defense shift around, and him being too antsy to get up on that shot is what affects this whole play. So we got 11 driving in, gets 4 jumping off the air. And the thing is, Beckham Black is too focused on the drive that he's not focused on his man. So once he kicks it out, Beckham Black, oh yeah, this is the best player on the other team. He's going to shoot the ball. Beckham Black is jumping for joy. And he's going to step back. Number one thinks he's going to shoot it too. Because why not? Because he's the best player on the team. But luckily, you know there's a white boy in the corner. And when there's a white boy in the corner, there's scientifically a 77.6 chance of him making the shot. Look it up. Look it up. 77.6% chance of him making it. And if they're late, it's game over. Number 3, as you can tell, he already knows the shot is going in because he's going the other way. It's just one play like this is exactly what you need to work on as a team. This is why we do shell drill in basketball in practice. 11, drive in. You got to be able to help, but help effectively. Don't just help just to help. You gotta rotate better than that. Team defense is what really kills, bro. Tough. Who is that? Damn. Oh my goodness. I remember I was doing that in high school, bro. But I was jumping from the free throw line. Bouncy rims, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I respect the other team still playing until the buzzer, though, you know? Come on, score a bucket, bro. Y'all playing like some losers, bro. Losers don't play until the whistle is blown. Hey, man. As far as Beckham Black goes, he needs to be able to run the offense more. That's what I really need to see from him. I know he can score on these bums, bro, but at the end of the day, you see his brother. His brother's in the league, but he's been falling off the rotation in and out. You know why? Because all he can do is realistically score. They need a point guard in Orlando. You feel me? They got Paolo, but Paolo is a scorer. They need a point guard. That's why I'm trying to preach to these younger guards, especially the smaller ones, because at the end of the day, you're pretty much short now in today's modern game. All right, so be able to go in and out of modes. If the game needs you to score, then you can have the ability to score. But if the game needs you to play make, which it will 60 to 70% of the time, you're going to need to do that playmaking. So take on that responsibility early and you'll see your game flourish in ways you will never see. And it obviously opens up your games to scoring more. So If you guys enjoyed the reaction, of course, be sure to hit the subscribe button. If you guys want to learn more on how to become better at basketball, book an appointment with me. It's totally, really resourceful. And yeah, I've helped a lot of players. And if you want to take your game to the next level, you got to watch film, and I can definitely help you there. So make sure you check out that service. Link is the first one in the bio. If you want to reach out, reach out. I got you guys, man. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Deuces.